And true freshman running back E.J. Crowell continues to be limited by a soft tissue injury. My point exactly. High expectations for a player like E.J. Crowell, but if he's on the field, what does it matter? Other guys will step up. Other guys will fill in homes. Period. Heavy, no cap. That's the name of the game. That's the way of the game. So yes, EJ Crowell is what? Very talented. Very talented. May even have a real chance to start or get a lot of reps. But if he's hurt, you got guys back there hungry. Guys back there ready to eat homes and all that. Period. Hands down, man, down. You got Daniel Hill back there, AK Deer back there, Trae'shawn back there, heavy homie Kevin Riley back there. Ain't nobody laying down. Ain't nobody shutting it down, dog. Because EJ Correll is dealing with a soft tissue injury. Hopefully he recovers quickly and swiftly. Of course, prayers to him. But this is a competition, right? This is a battle, man. Sharpen man, sharpen iron. And at the end of the day, them boys are fighting for a spot. Daniel Hill wants to retain his position. Guess what? AK Deer wants to take his spot. AK Deer wants more reps. Trayshawn wants more reps. All that. Kevin Riley wants his reps as well. Oh yeah, man. So it's gonna be a real battle in that running back room for sure. No cap. Here we go. EJ hasn't practiced since last week, so probably more of the same for next week, DeBoer said. Mr. Football in the state of Alabama this past year, Crowell rushed for more than 2,600 yards and 35 touchdowns in what should have been his junior season at Jackson, Alabama High School. He reclassified to the 2026 class and enrolled early as one of the most anticipated newcomers who joined the Crimson Tide roster this offseason. And once again, no disrespect to Crowell, EJ Crowell, but this is no high school ball. This is no right Jackson, Alabama high school ball. This the real deal, baby. Best of the best, top of the top, upper echelon, and all that. This the motherfucking SEC. And guess what? You better strap your boots up, lace your cleats up tight. Be ready for a long motherfucking night. You hear me? Heavy. So EJ Correll, boom, he gonna have to learn real fast about how the game go and how the game will go. But as long as he stays dialed in mentally, taking mental reps and all that, he'll be good. The talent is definitely there. But it's a lot of talent in that room. And him being sidelined for damn near majority of spring ball does him no good. Matter of fact, it might be detrimental for him damn near for real. Here we go. Roll Tide. You understand? We go. Alabama signed two high school running backs in the 2026 cycle. Trae'shawn Brown, who I spoke about earlier, was a last addition to the class, but the three-star from Huntsville, Texas, has turned heads this spring. Oh, damn. Trae'shawn Brown getting down. I repeat, Trae'shawn Brown getting down. Okay, bad. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, hey, Dre in the building. My dog Dre in the building. What up, Holmes? Heavy. Here we go. Roll Tide. The building. My dog Dell in the building. Heavy. 2,600 yards and 35 touchdowns. Hell yeah, Dell. Real talk here. Real dog. Real motherfucking dog. Straight up. His biggest question, Dale, can he stay healthy, Holmes? Can he stay on that damn field where it's real? That's the biggest concern for EJ Crowell right now. But football, what? Physically, what? Talking about body maturity, what? He's ready right now. Can he stay on the field or can he be available heavy? If not, somebody will be there damn near. Believe that. As you just heard, Trayshawn Brown is turning heads. I repeat, turning heads heavy. Hey, let me know in the chat. Fire the chat up if you've been to a practice, if you've seen a scrimmage, Holmes, heard about a scrimmage, etc., etc., etc. What did Trayshawn Brown do? He's turning heads, though. He's turning heads. You see what I mean? That quickly and swiftly. Now, people would assume, right, EJ Crowell is better than Trayshawn Brown, but if he's not on the field to prove it, what does it matter? It's all chatter. Here we go. The guy that I thought had a nice week was Trae'shawn, the board said. Showed a little bit today in the scrimmage, but I thought throughout the week there was a live session, short yardage, goal line, and things like that, that he showed some pop. He showed some instinctiveness on how to get that first down when it's 3rd and 2, 4th and 1, whatever it might be. Also, Trae'shawn ain't afraid to do the dirty work. Trae'shawn Brown get down in the boogie down town. Here we go. It's never pretty. It's never perfect because there's a lot of dudes up on the line of scrimmage. But I think overall, he's had some good progress here this spring. Oh, yeah. Bitch, yeah. Roll Tide. Here we go. Alabama's run game needed a boost after it struggled throughout the 2025 season. The Tide ranked 125th out of 136 FBS teams in rushing offense a year ago. That is piss poor to the floor. We go. Averaging 104.13 yards per game. UA welcomed back 3 backs from last year's team, and a couple of them either had solid scrimmage showings or performed well leading up to Friday's game, like practice. I thought Kevin Riley, when he had no seams to hit, he accelerated, showed some good burst. The board said he's got a good knack in between slithering through and finding those holes. And Kevin Riley, Holmes, prime example. Yeah, he's on the little smaller side per se, but he definitely runs like a bigger running back. You saw it last year before he succumbed to his injuries and all that. But Kevin Riley runs very hard, a real dog back there. It's going to be a real stiff competition in that running back room, right? So the fact Kevin Riley performing well, Trae'shawn performing well, turning heads, getting them real nitty gritty yards, them dirty yards, and all that. Hey, bro, it's going to be a real competition battle. And guess what? That's great for the room. Man sharpen man, iron sharpen iron. That's motherfucking good for the room. Real good. EJ Crowell gonna get in where he fit in, but until then, dude's gonna ball, dude's gonna show up, and dude's gonna compete. Period. That's just the way of the game, way of the sword. Heavy, roll tide. Here we go. Here we go. Make sure you come in the chat, like it up early. Oh yeah. Alabama will return to the field for spring practice number 11 on Tuesday, April 7th. So that's pretty much it for the running back room. You understand? But like I say, I really love this running back room. And once EJ Crowell gets back into the mix slowly but surely. And at the end of the day, you don't want to force it. You don't want to rush him. I know it's probably frustrating for them and him, right? But boom, you do not want to rush him back on the damn field. Then he suffers a worse injury than he has now. Tissue, yeah, tissue, soft tissue, yeah, all that. It may be tricky, it may be different at times. You understand? He may think he feels good, then he feels more pain here and there, but they have the benefit of not having to rush him, period. And if he has to miss the whole spring, guess what? Boom. Let him miss the whole damn spring then. Let him miss the whole damn spring then, Holmes. Period. Let him be prepared for summer ball and fall ball and all that. And compete for a job then. But don't get me wrong, never get it misconstrued. This is very important. Spring ball is very damn important for status, development, growth, physicality, all that. Getting back into the groove of ball in general, baby. Heavy. You understand? And seeing who's gonna separate themselves. And you can't separate yourself sitting on the pine. I'm being real. No disrespect. I'm just being real here. Heavy. You understand? Yeah, here we go. Let's go, man. No cap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna dive into some transfer news, right? Some transfer news and all that early. Now we know the transfer portal is really important right now. Not as in just as important as recruiting, I would say no, but very close, very close. The way you can change your team, change your roster instantly, bam, that quickly and swiftly by bringing a certain player in. And I believe Bama has done just that. We've heard about the Racing Delgadis, damn near going to be a starting center coming through the portal, right? Boom. We heard about Caleb Woodson, linebacker. We heard about what's old boy name out of USC, out of USC. Damn. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I think he one of the players that stood out as well, for real. But transfers can come in and play right away. May the best man win. May the best damn man win, Holmes. Period. Roll Tide for the damn pride. Here we go. Transfer additions stand out in Alabama's wide receiver, tight end units during scrimmage 2 of spring. This is real intel heavy. Let's get it, bro. Make sure you come in the chat once again. You like it up. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell as well. Here we go. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium was once again the host of the Alabama football team on Friday afternoon as the Crimson Tide was back in its home stadium for its second scrimmage of spring practice. Alabama head coach Kalen DeBoer was asked which wide receiver stood out during the scrimmage, and his mind first went to a new addition that's only been with the team a few months, NC State transfer Noah Rogers. And we know coming in Noah Rogers, it was questions, it was rumors, it was speculation saying, hey, this dude could really ball. He could come in right away and make a name for himself. You see Ryan Coleman Williams looking like he's back in old form to old form. You got Noah Rogers coming in heavy, coming in real hot. So every room has talent. I repeat, every room has dogs. It's going to just be very interesting to see which dogs separate themselves early. But I'm telling you now, ain't nobody safe, bro. Ain't nobody safe at all. Not Ryan Coleman Williams, not Noah Rogers, not nobody. Rico Scott, Lloyd Sear Brooks, whoever. And that we can go any level defensively or offensively as well. But the wide receiving room is stacked too. This roster is stacked. Matter of fact, any unit you want to take a look at, I guess you would say the unit with the biggest question so far right now, the biggest question mark probably is what unit? Probably the O line. But news is that they're looking better as well. And we got the new position coach, Clem. We know how big of a difference position coaches make. You understand? As far as the physicality, aggressiveness, anger, all that. That O line needs all that. And hopefully that's what Clem brings to the table, period. But I'm very excited about the direction this team is going in. Here we go. Noah's been consistent. Had a couple of nice catches, made some big plays there when we needed to, DeBoer said. Even sometimes short ones where we got to move the chains. He'd probably be the one that stood out the most. Mhm. Rogers is entering his redshirt junior year after spending the past 2 seasons with NC State and starting his career at Ohio State. He put up just under 1,000 yards of receiving over those 2 seasons in Raleigh and is expected to be an instant impact addition in the wide receiver room this fall. Here we go. You understand? Shout out NC State. Shout out North Carolina as well. Here we go, homie. Heavy. Roll Tide. Here we go. Ryan Coleman Williams had a great scrimmage last week, DeBoer said. Derek Meadows has had some big plays throughout the whole spring. We know Derek Meadows, freshman last year, he's looking to make a big impact as well this year. So the room is stacked. The room is action packed, baby. No cap. Oh yeah. Here we go. didn't have didn't have as many plays today, and then Lloyd Sear Brooks is continuing to do the same things you saw him do in the second half of the season. He's going to be a big part of the offense. He's a very versatile guy, can do things both down the field and short. Development, all that, bro. All year long, right? All spring long, all summer long, all fall long. Put that work in, lock in, zone in, coaching staff, player relationships, period. Develop your squad. The board, develop your damn squad, K Dog. For real. The talent is there. The more and more you go over this roster, observe this roster, the players they bring in through the portal and all that, this is a championship roster. If they can be on the same accord, if they can go out there and be consistent and play consistent ball, right? Right. If they can run the damn ball, tote that damn tater, baby, for real. So it's a lot of ifs as well. But oh yeah, the more and more spring goes on, the more and more I see K Dog. Yeah, the more and more I continue and believe and really believe in this team and the direction is going in. Oh yeah, year three will bring big things for Bama to Bama. All that I really feel that way, man. Here we go. Roll Tide. Ain't nothing rolling but the damn tide. Believe that. Oh yeah, bitch. Yeah. Here we go. The board also addressed how the tight end and the board also addressed how the tight end unit looked, which has lost its top producer in Josh Cuevas to the NFL. The board gave praise to two returning faces that are entering their second years in the program and have the chance to take over those missing reps. Here we go. These reps that were Caleb Edwards last year, he took a lot, the board said. He didn't have the spring and came in the summer. He wasn't an early enrollee a year ago, so he got thrown in the fire with very few reps. Seeing his development, both with the strength of an off season and then his familiarity and how confident he is, I think it's showing up. Marshall Pritchard had a nice scrimmage today. Probably one of his better showings I've seen as far as not just doing what you're supposed to do, but standing out. And Marshall Pritchard also, he's more of a wide receiver, receiving tight end and all that for real. So you can really utilize him as a weapon. He got some reps last year towards the end of games and shit like that type shit. But Marshall Pritchard, will he step up? Will he make a name for himself as well? Here we go. But he's more of your receiving type tight end. Here we go. But standing out, making some plays. I think it starts with those two. Elsewhere, the unit, the board noted that Oklahoma State transfer Josh Ford has received major props from his teammates for the attitude he's carried, not just through today's scrimmage, but throughout the spring. And you know that energy, man. He bring that energy, man, for real. Josh Ford, more of a blocking tight end. So he brings you that physicality, that edge, that aggression. Yeah, that's what Bama needs for real. I mean, shit, we talking about opening up the run game, reinforcing the run game, getting back to that motherfucking murder ball and all that. Well, how do you do that? You bring in dogs. You bring in tight ends like Josh Ford, who got good energy, bro, who bring in a certain energy to the team, to the squad quickly and swiftly. And he'll get off and he'll bust somebody ass. He'll punch him right in the mouth, helmet to helmet, right shoulder pad to shoulder pad. You understand? Early. He's a real dog, violent, aggressive at the point of attack. That's what you want. That's what you need. We got to run that damn ball straight up. Here we go. But the fact he's coming in through the portal, new player, guys already giving him respect, giving him his just due, speaking highly of him. Well, that's great news for Bama, period. True characteristics of a true leader as well. Let's go, Josh Ford, baby. Lock in. Roll Tide. Ford stands at 6'6" and weighs 265 pounds, bringing a physicality about him over from Stillwater into his red shirt sophomore year in Tuscaloosa. Here we go. Then Josh. Josh is a guy that brings a demeanor, the board said. We just did our shout outs. Bray Hubbard shouted him out, talked about his demeanor, him coming across on blocks and coming up the field on blocks. He's got a full head of steam coming at you, and he isn't really scared of anyone. That's what we need, man. That's what we need, man. You hear me? Heavy. That's what I'm talking about right there. Roll Tide. We got brown guy in the building, brown guy in the building. What up, big dog? He say what? Take the what and leave the what? What he said? Hold up. This team is getting worse every season. What? This one won't be any different. Hold on, Brown guy. First off, who sent you, Holmes? Are you a Bama fan? Are you an Auburn fan? Are you an Ohio State fan? Are you a bandwagon fan? Because how could you sit here and say this team is getting worse every year when it's been progression every damn year? From year one to year two, we're going to see how year three pans out. But for you to sit up here and say, hey, this team is getting worse every year, what? They improved last year. Matter of fact, first year, they didn't even make the playoff. Second year, they made the playoff, came back after being down 17 points to an Oklahoma team with a solid defense, period. So that's an improvement right there, Holmes. No cap. So Brown guy, once again, I ask you, bro, are you a Bama fan? Huh? And matter of fact, while you at it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit that damn bell. Huh? Support the channel, support the grind, right? You support the fake already, support the real for real. Here we go. Roll Tide. What's wrong with him, man? Heavy. He talking about this team gets worse every year. How the fuck they get worse? They just made the playoffs last year. Yeah, they just won a playoff game last year. After the first year they won, made it to none. Heavy. Or you want to bring up the Indiana game? Bet. Boom. But you gonna keep dwelling on that shit? It was a bad game, bad loss for real. News came out, word came out, suspect shit on that as well for real. Players underestimating Indiana, saying Indiana ain't this, not being locked in, fully prepared mentally. And guess who that falls back on? DeBoer, Kalen motherfucking DeBoer, for not having his players ready, for giving them the leeway to feel like they should underestimate a great Indiana team, period, with all them veteran players on there, experienced players, and all that. So they went out there, got their ass kicked, got their ass beat. But guess what? You learn from it, then you win from it. I repeat, you learn from it, then you win from it, right? Right. The goal is to